and welcome to the roundup. Firstly, I have to apologise. Normally I do this at the start of the month, and we're now at the end of the month, so I have to apologise for that. Normally I do one with Kirsty on the first Monday of every month. There will be one in a couple of weeks, but I wanted to do this one really just to give everyone a heads up about what's going on. Some other stuff's happened as well in terms of what's coming out and what's been going on, and why has there been less content sort of in general really for me. Now there's nothing really going on. I've just been really busy with work and then other things. I also want to address now I used to do a live gaming stream on a Monday, and I haven't been doing them lately, so we have to come. I'm going to have to rearrange that, and we'll come on to all of that anyway. So firstly, I want to address the lack of content at the minute. That is purely my fault, that is, so I do apologise for that. We've had some really nice weather. We've been out a lot. I've come home. To be fair, I haven't wanted to do this, so I haven't wanted to sit in here and do it. I have to be in the. You have to be in the mood to do these sorts of things, and I'm just the same. Normally, I try and do stuff as soon as it comes, and there's some stuff that's turned up, and yeah, I haven't had it. Like, it's really strange. So I haven't had anything turn up. We caught up with all of our builds. Normally, what happens is once I've caught up, some more than normally materialise, and nothing has. Though that turned up today. So I have said I want to do some of these. I still have 4 of these to do, and it's just finding a little bit of time to do that. But like I said, I've been enjoying the weather. I've been I don't want to say pub crawls, but I have been going out a lot. I've been going to the canals, paths, and just generally just enjoying time in the sun really. So yeah, I have to apologise for that. Maybe I need to just sort of have 5 minutes so I can sort of jot down some of these. So I will film one of these and then put it up when I can. Now I have got the Enterprise. That was probably, actually, I'm probably going to do the Klingon one. In fact, I may even do the both of them and then film them separately. But anyway, I've got the obviously I've got the Cerritos as well. Anyway, they're really good if you like your Star Trek stuff. I also want to address now on my YouTube channel, I put there was a video coming out, and then there was going to be another one about the WWE Speed Championship, which isn't this one here. Now I did film that one a while ago, and it's been sitting on the computer to sort of edit and upload. It's just been sitting there. I watched it back when I was about to edit it, and it's completely out of date now. So I'm having to reshoot that basically. That's because I mentioned a lot of the champions in that on the stipulate, and it's all changed now. And I suppose that's the nature of the beast of wrestling. It just changes all the time. So I'm having to redo that, and I probably will do that tomorrow, and then try and get that video out straight away. Other things, yes, the Dalek. So the Dalek was on a test run at the beginning of this year, and sort of people went a bit crazy for it, and it sort of, the website went up and then it's gone away. The website has come back, but it's a register your interest, which normally means it's getting ready to be released. So hopefully at some point this year or very early next year, we'll have the Dalek. Now obviously we are building that on this channel, whatever it is. We don't know whether it's going to be like the U-96 or the Alien build, or whether it's going to be one in the newsagents or anything like that. You can get it in the US as well, which is really good, a bonus. Also as well, you got the Ford Falcon GT. Not my cup of tea. That is the one from Mad Max, if you're into that sort of thing. For me, that I probably won't be touching that one. But yeah, 100% I'll be doing the Dalek here on the channel. The website is up already, and so is the Facebook group. So if you're interested in joining the Facebook group, with all the info goes up on that, you can surely join that as well. And yeah, so I was just wanted to sort of go through a few things. So in terms of content, like I said, I'd done all my builds, I'd done everything, and I was waiting for some stuff to turn up, and nothing turned up. And then I was going to do some other videos. I was going to do ones on streaming versus physical media that I've been doing. Actually, some people really like that, and I've got some in the bank, if you know what I mean. I know what I'm going to do, I just haven't filmed it yet. So I need to find time to do that. Like I said, it's been really, really warm, like everywhere. And though we've got fans and aircon and stuff like that, it's still been a bit too hot to sort of do anything. And so that's why I think we've been going out a little bit, enjoying the sun a little bit as well. I've got to say, on Monday I was planning to do some recording on Tuesday, because Monday it was really nice. And I started to clear the garden, I started to get the garden ready and sort of starting to sort stuff out there. And I put factor 50 on, and I still got burned. And I'm just recovering now. I don't know how red that's coming up, but all along here is red, like absolutely red. It was. So I had an awful night's sleep on the Tuesday, and I was just uncomfortable, and I just didn't do anything. And then Wednesday, obviously, I go down newsagents. I picked up the tumbler build. That took seconds to do. It literally, you saw on camera when I'd done that there was only two edit cuts in that, and that was me panning away from the build. But you saw me build it in real time, so there was no edits between the build. So that's how quick it took. So that's why I did that one really quickly, because I would come in here, do it, and then go. Other ones are a bit more sort of handsy, I would say, and require a bit more my time in here, especially with things like this that I want to go and talking stuff as well. And the last thing you don't want is some fat sweaty thing on camera, sweating buckets while he's trying to talk. So anyway, the two parcels are actually, now I plan to do this video anyway, just to say that I hadn't had any content or anything like that, or something's not turned up. But as you can see, we have two boxes. So the top box there is the Knight Rider, which I'm going to start tomorrow. So that the video may be tomorrow, it may be Saturday. The one underneath is Kirsty's, that is the Nissan GTR. She's going to do it in 2 videos. Hopefully we're going to build that over the weekend with her, and that will be on the channel Monday, Tuesday. Everything else has shipped for me, except the Enterprise build. It's been a bit of a funny one, that one. So I've been waiting for issue 15 for about 4 weeks now. It's been, you know, it's the normal, due to demand. They've had to push it back. But I did pay for issue 16. So I don't know what's going on there. But anyway, I've contacted Fan Home, and they said that they can skip a next issue, but they can't skip any more after that. So I'm hopefully issue 15 comes into stock, I'll pay for it and it'll turn up. But I have paid for issue 16. It is being prepared at the moment. So yeah, so I haven't got 15, but I have got 16. So I won't be able to do any Enterprise build for the moment until I get issue 15. I'm hoping it's not too long. But I have been waiting, yeah, about 4 weeks for that, which is fine. I know there's been delays. I know there's problems. I get all of that. But I just wanted to make everyone else aware as well, because I didn't want anyone to go, he hasn't done a Enterprise build for ages. What's happening there? Well, that's why. So I'm waiting for issue 15. Issue 16 I've paid for, so that should turn up. So I'm hoping that I can pay for issue 15 soon, and there ain't much of a delay. But there has been, so yeah, there's that. Robocop's been shipped. Optimus Prime has been shipped. There's also Kirsty's also doing something else, and all will be explained in a couple of weeks. So keep an eye on the channel, the socials for that. We've also started on TikTok, so if you like that sort of thing, I suppose, get yourself over there, give us a follow. I do loads of funny little sketches and little videos on there. it's quite quick to sort of do stuff. And on there as well, I've decided that I'm going to be doing unboxing videos on TikTok over YouTube. So what will happen is you might get some preview stuff on the TikTok before it appears on YouTube. So we were thinking of doing sort of an box opening videos on YouTube, on TikTok, and then obviously you'll see us build it on our YouTube channel. So it sort of gives you a little bit of an insight into what you get in each box and stuff like that. Just try and get some stuff there. Fan Home have also started the Marvel movie replicas as well, which is similar to what Eagle Moss was doing, but I think they're slightly smaller. This is the Eagle Moss one here. I think these are really good quality, but the ones that they're doing are sort of die cast as well, so that's really cool, because the ones from Eagle Moss weren't. I mean, I do have quite a few from Eagle Moss. I think Thor's hammer and Captain America's shield and Captain Carter's shield, they're all die cast, and I think Iron Man's helmet and stuff like that are all die cast. But I do have the Nano Gauntlet and the Infinity Gauntlet here, and these are not die cast. These are sort of resin pieces. But yeah, they've started them up. So if you're into Marvel and stuff like that, there is a promo code. It's on the do you know what, I'll put it down in the thingy. To use the promo code if you're in the UK or US, and that will tell Fan Home where you come from, so that would really appreciate if you're going to sign up. Just whack the code in. It does, it really helps the channel. It really does, so that would be very much appreciated. Also as well, something really exciting is, what I'm really excited for is Fan Home have announced the Star Trek ship license. Now we've known since December that Fan Home acquired the Star Trek license to produce the Star Trek ships. We now got some confirmation news, I should say, now telling us what the first 3 ships are, how much it's going to be, when they're going to start shipping out. All that information is on the Facebook group, and I have done a separate video on that as well, so check that out here on YouTube. Anything else? Like I said, we've got RoboCop and Optimus Prime coming out as well. And the only one that we haven't had shipped out, so we've had all our other builds shipped out, you know, the Knight Rider, the GTR, RoboCop, Optimus Prime. The only one we haven't had is the Batmobile, but that isn't due to be shipped for a couple of weeks. I will try my best to try and get some of the videos up as soon as I can, but I'm finding there's a bit of a lull in what's happening now, because these packs are they're coming out in pack sizes. Sometimes I think the packs are too big to do all at once, and then sometimes I think, especially with RoboCop, so the last one I used to do videos individually, and then I thought that there wasn't really enough content in there to do them individually, because I weren't picking them up in a news agency. If I was, I would do them every time I get a video, every time I go to the news agency, like I do with the Tumblr. But because I get them from Fan Home and they come in pack, sometimes it's easier to do more than one in a video. Now, we were going to do per pack on the Batmobile, but when we done I think it was the 3rd package when we started building the engine, yeah, that idea went rather quickly, because we done the whole pack, but it took far too long. I like these smaller, short and sweet videos. I know some people like the longer ones, but I do like the short and sweet ones. They're easier to record, and I think they're easier to watch and to follow as well, because if you're building along, you can actually see it more clearly than if it's all bunched in one. You know, I find that some people can find that complicated, especially if you're building along with us and you're trying to find out where you are and you're having to go back. I think doing shorter videos, it's easier to go back and to do it. But anyway, that's what we're doing. And so with RoboCop, last time we done the whole pack. We only get 4 issues in that, and we done the whole pack because that took less than it was here, so we literally added some bits onto here, and I think the whole pack we built in less than 10 minutes. So if that sort of thing happens again, which I think it will do with Robocop, we'll do the whole pack. Obviously, if there's a more complicated thing, then we will space it out, which is why Kirsty's decided to do the Nissan Skyline this week in two videos instead of over 6 or whatever, because there's not enough. You're sort of building like chairs and stuff like that, so it's sort of putting bits on, and that's it for one issue and stuff like that. So there's not enough content for one video, but more to do, more content to do a longer video, if you know what I mean. So we were just really, and so that's what's happened here. So what's happened is I normally would have done a video and put out the content, and then some people said they wanted more sort of issues per content, so that's what we did. And we have to find a balance for us and a balance for you guys, and so that's where we are at the moment. But what that means is some packs, like I said, Robocop last pack, we've done the whole pack, which means for the next 3 weeks or 4 weeks, there's no Robocop packs, there's no Robocop content, and it also means the content's slightly lower than before. But like I said, I really need to try and get sort of sorting this and building stuff and stuff like that. We have got sort of I want to start doing dioramas and stuff like that, because I've got let me just pull this over it. So I have a load of these lying around. These are I think these are Stormbringer ones, Age of Sigmar. I'm not too sure if these are Sister of Battle or not, but I have a lot of these spurs with Warhammer stuff on, and I've got, if I pull this out, my big box of paint, and I'm going to show you this. So this is this is my magic pot of paint, and as you can see, this whole thing is completely full of, well, there was one that I was building, as you can see, and painting, and I'm wondering if that would be something that people would like on the channel, you know, sort of you know, half-hour videos, just me painting. I mean, I did start on that one there. You know, I was wondering if anyone would be interested in those sort of videos. I watch other people do them, and I just want to put that in there, sorry. But yeah, as you can see, this is my palette, by the way, mixing palette there. But yeah, that box there is full. I mean, completely full. It won't even close anymore with paint. So if you'd like me to do those sorts of things, and I want to start doing, you know, getting a little bit of wood, doing a little bit of diorama, maybe with cars or something, using the paints there, just for something to do. But let me know if you want that sort of stuff, because I know there's already loads of channels doing that sort of stuff anyway. Let me just put this back, sorry. Doing all that sort of stuff anyway, so I don't want to do it and then no one watch it. But then again, it's something that I like, so maybe we'll just do it anyway, regardless if anybody watches it, because I don't really care. But yeah, that is about basically where we're at the minute. Like I said, I need to get doing some bits. I've got some bits lying around that need to be sorted, but yeah. So yeah, basically this video is, sorry there's not been a lot of content, but we have been enjoying the sun. Oh yeah, there was one other thing that I said at the start that I've been rabbiting on for such a long time, and that was, I used to do gaming live streams on a Monday night at 7 o'clock. So what's happened there is my daughter's got a job. I'm really proud. She's got a job, and she always ever since now, obviously she's they can work any hours, she can work any hours they give her, but they keep giving her on a Monday. So I pick her up when she finishes work about 6:20, 6 o'clock, around that sort of time. By the time I'm home here, it's about 20 to 7 at night, and I used to do live streams between 7 and 8. So I come home and then we sort out, and then we have dinner and stuff like that. And before you know it, it's nearly 8 o'clock. And I think, one, it's too late. Lots of people do other stuff at 8 o'clock, other live streams, and I didn't want to clash with anybody else. But it always seems that she works on a Monday. She's not had a Monday off. And because I can't for certain know if that's the case, if she's going to have the time off or whatever. That's why there's been no gaming content on the channel. Well, I'm going to try and set a day where I know I can do it. Maybe you know, Kirsty can go and pick her up instead of me. So I'm trying to juggle it. Once I found that fix, I will go back to doing the gaming live streams, because even though they weren't getting lots of views, some people were viewing them, and I like doing them anyway. Some people have said to me, actually, people that I know that have done YouTube or massively successful at it doing video games, funny enough, they said that they started out with I know someone who's stupidly popular now, but they for the first year they said they were getting, you know, 7 or 8 views on their videos every single time. But it's about consistency. He said it's about consistency and just sticking with it, and eventually what happens is it only takes a few people to start clicking, and then that sort of snowballs. So maybe I need to stick with that as well. There's other stuff coming up. This is all being changed in here, and I may be filming somewhere else, but yeah, there's big changes as well. That's another thing we've got to do as well in here. It's got to be decorated, ripped out, put back in, so that's going to take some time as well over the summer. I still have my Hornby TT120 set, and it's down here, but I can't grab it out because it's in an awkward position. And I really, my daughter keeps banging on about me getting it out and doing it, so I need to sort of try and get some time to do that. But yeah, with work, with kids, with the weather, with with, you know, cats and dogs and everything else, it's been very busy. And when I have had 5 minutes, I want to just sit down and relax in the garden, you know, or something else. And I haven't had the time to really come in here. And in the evenings at the moment, I've just wanting to chill out. So yeah, that was got to change. But yeah, there'll be content on the channel. Tomorrow, like I said, I think we're going to do some Knight Rider. Friday and Saturday, and then Sunday or maybe Monday, Tuesday, it'll be the Nissan Skyline. Look, I'm waiting for other stuff to turn up, so if that turns up, then I'll be doing that as well. But anyway, look, thanks for watching, thanks for listening to me. I've been rabbiting it on. Let us know in the comments what you think, what you would like to see on the channel. If you would like me to do that painting stuff, if that's something you would like me to do and to watch me paint, because like I said, I've been doing it a few years. I'm not an expert, and I'm very critical of myself, so I wouldn't call myself a good painter. Though some of the stuff, when you see stuff that I've done, which I showed you a minute ago, you probably go, well, that's actually quite good. I look at it and go, it's not. And that is only because my brother does the painting as well, and he's far better than me. And then I go to the Games Workshop, Warhammer shops, and I see that they've done stuff, and I just think mine's not as good. But that's just my head, you know, my hold-ups. But let us know in the comments if that's something that you'd like to do, or you would like to watch, I should say, on the channel. Like I said, I would like to do some dioramas, maybe get some sort of, I don't know, Hot Wheels and do diorama pieces with them. Just something a little bit different on the channel, really. Then I can have a bit more content, and if I haven't got the part works to do, then I can actually go, oh, okay, well, maybe I could spend, you know, half hour just painting away. But it has been really warm, and I don't want to keep blaming the heat on stuff, but it has been very warm. And I'm here as well, and as you can see here, there's a lot of light coming through here, through the door. So yeah. But I do promise there will be stuff on the channel in the coming weeks. I've got to film all 4 of these. Once I've done all 4, I can then put them on the channel and then just leave them there and release them whenever. Couldn't I, really? But anyway, look, thanks for watching. Let us know in the comments what you think, and we'll speak next time. But until then, thanks for watching, and we'll see you later.